Hi, my name's Tess McCurr, and I'm a student at the University of Illinois. Today, I will be talking about social media and the effects it has on self-esteem through growing members of society, particularly in women. Since the early 2000s, social media has been taking over the world, captivating the minds of people everywhere. No matter where we are or when, we can be constantly connected at the touch of a button. So, what exactly is social media? It's forms of electronic communication through which users create online communities to share information, ideas, personal messages, photos, and other content. Social media has become more than a simple tool for people to interact online, but a way for people to construct their own social image and share it with the world. All of which comes with a risk, as generations today place a high value on these social images. This world of constant sharing commonly begins during the tween years. According to the Pew Research Center, the average age kids commonly sign up for social media accounts is about 12 years old, and about 56% of U.S. youth have their own social media accounts. Therefore, a vast majority of these teens are encouraged through these platforms to share their lives with the public. And from the minute they join the Twitter and Instagram world, they are entering an environment of pressure to convey a certain image of themselves to others. The Pew Research Center also found that 43% of teens feel pressure to only post content on social media that makes them look good. All of which shows that social media serves as a tool among teens to earn approval from others, and vice versa. They determine this approval through the judgment process of giving likes and commenting on each other's posts and content. In fact, 37% of teens say that they only share things that will get them a lot of likes or comments. In other words, their self-confidence is determined by a click of a button. This new form of communication has led teens to needing validation in order to feel accepted. The value placed on appearance is also heightened as profiles are constantly exposed to others, making users vulnerable to criticism. Girls are also more likely to compare themselves to the accounts of Instagram models and other social influencers. All of which leads teens to fall under the pressure of conforming to an ideal body image in order to feel a sense of acceptance. This can lead to an unhealthy state of mind and body in young women. Psychologists Grace Holland and Marika Tigman found that the use of social media is linked to body image concerns, eating disorders, and self-objectification among adolescent women. As we have addressed the problems linked between social media and self-image among the developing years of users, we can now analyze how these similar issues transform into adulthood. For example, the pressure to conform to these unrealistic standards are amplified when kids reach college as they struggle with the stresses of higher stakes and harder workloads, all while trying to impress their new peers. After a current increase of college student suicides, researchers at Stanford University developed the term duck syndrome to describe how ducks appear to glide effortlessly through water while below the surface they are struggling to stay afloat, similar to the behaviors of students. They found that many students who have died portrayed a perfect image on their social media accounts, when really, below the surface, they were struggling emotionally. Therefore, they still felt the pressure to conform to the ideal image set forth by the media channels. Maintaining a good social image is prioritized by college women specifically. Studies have shown that they frequently spend their time posting photos to Facebook, which makes them more likely to link their self-worth to their looks. To further these findings, I distributed a survey to the college women of the University of Illinois regarding their feelings of social media and self-esteem. After reaching a random sample of university women, I was able to acquire 87 responses. I found that 52% of women said that they often scroll through social media comparing themselves to other women. 47% of women also reported that their body image is affected by social media. Therefore, the issues of self-esteem that women struggle with through social media goes beyond the adolescent years, as young adults are constantly connected to their accounts. In order for this to change, society must place their values on people themselves rather than the person they project themselves to be online.